Hello everybody, I am your host, The Flames of Sass, and welcome to Brick and Reporter, Take 2. Now why Take 2 and not Episode 2? Well, you see it's their second attempt at doing this. Hopefully each attempt is a little bit better, so we'll see if that actually holds true. We might change the episode later, but time will tell. Last week, we asked for some feedback, and we got some. So, the main feedback is we're going to take some big stories and throw in some small ones too, and not just focus on one major piece, but there will be a major piece. We're going to start doing that next week. Why not do that this week? Take that feedback, use it immediately? Well, you see, there isn't a big news this week. We got Borderlands 3 has some controversy going on, but I didn't think that was maybe that big of a deal, but we will get there. I was going to cover Nintendo Directs going back into Mario Maker. However, there might be another Nintendo Direct in the time this is released. I write the scripts on Tuesday, record on Wednesday, that way I get Thursday and Friday to edit. That being said, everyone seems to be coming out with shit on Thursday, Rockstar and Nintendo both being colluded here. So hopefully next week we have a really big episode and just have two major big pieces, in which case week 4 will be the beginning of that, in which case I'm lying to you now, in which case, oh well. Anyway, like I was saying, Borderlands 3 is having some controversy going over its most recent trailer. Yes, there was another one. This one being the release date trailer, coming out on September 13th for the Gearbox launcher. It'll be released for the rest of the world on April 2020 with a 6-month break. This has led to a lot of people, specifically on Steam, being very angry and review bombing, which has made Gearbox second guess even putting it on Steam, and I really wish people would just stop trying to review bomb. It hasn't typically worked. Maybe like one time. Like I said with GTA, there is a chance that the next DLC trailer will be coming out. Now, like I was saying, Rockstar, like Nintendo Direct, has been having the idea of coming out on Thursdays with GTA information, so there is a slight chance that we'll be getting a DLC for the spring DLC for GTA. Rockstar is notoriously silent for things, so I have no idea what that is. Hopefully it'll be next week. If it did come out after recording this in time release, we'll edit some kind of hint in there.
You serious?
Going into some graphical news, there is a new ray tracing mod for Minecraft. Yes, that's right. To get some more information, the newest version of SEUS Shader Pack is available on Sonic Ethan's Patreon page. We are in no way endorsing it or sponsored by it. Hashtag not sponsored yet. But it is available on his Patreon page, and it is without a doubt amazing. Now, this does not use typical ray tracing like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Metro Exodus, or Battlefield 5. It instead uses path tracing to kind of fake it. So you don't need an RTX graphics card in order to use it. So even my non-RTX card doesn't need it, which is great because I didn't want to invest in one yet anyway, because there's not a lot of games out there. And I would have said Minecraft is one of them now, but it's not. Now, why am I promoting the graphics? Well, it's because Eldest Bro is going to start another video series potentially on this channel starting next week. We'll potentially combine these two into the future. However, for right now, it's to get us into the pattern of releasing content. Hashtag Eldest edit something already. Now, on top of ray tracing, there's also a new kind of technology called photogrammetry that's out there. That's not a picture, that's a video game. The easiest way to put this is that you take a picture or a scan of a real-life object that then allows you to put things into 3D space, creating an object that you can then play around with. Taking a look at my favorite clip of what photogrammetry can do in video games, this looks absolutely amazing. However, you look at the background, you can kind of tell that it looks kind of bland. My solution, ray tracing plus photogrammetry, you now have the perfect picture. Better yet, take photogrammetry, add in some ray tracing, put that on VR. It's actually broken reality, in which case we live in a Steven Spielberg movie. Awkward. Now, capping this off, when I say this lightly, we actually will be doing a big story. So, someone lied here at the beginning of this video. But capping off, we're going to be going over Nintendo Direct from February. So yes, that's 2-month-old news. However, again, with the possibility of Nintendo Direct coming out this Thursday, I'd like to be up to date going into it, so here we are. Now, starting with a promise with the last week in the beginning of this year, the stream fodder that is Mario Maker is back. Yes, that's right. For all you rage gamers out there, June 2019, PS for Pain is back. Now during the direct we got to look at such things as Box Boy Box Girl, the Smash Bros. Spring Update, Captain Toad, and a lot of other things that I'm pretty sure would get me in trouble with Nintendo if I just continue to rattle them off. Fire Emblem Three Kingdoms, Tetris 99, Deltarune for the Switch. Again, this is a week away from being 2-month-old news, but wait, wasn't this the direct that gave us the new Pokemon? Nope, that was a week after in its own little beat. Realizing that even those who are sleeping under a rock have seen the memes, this is real news, so what's the matter? 2 main points. Looking at the main characters and all of the memes, I'm putting my money that most people will be taking the female character, and I'm leaning on it myself. Why? Because looking at the male character, he looks like Harry Potter's running away from the Dursleys. JK, Harry doesn't actually have that much upper body strength. Looking at starters, people have been quick to pick favorites, make memes, and embrace the rules of the internet. Way too fast. But I'm holding out. Why? Because I love the design of Score Bunny. Would love it if he was an electric type that I could name Energizer. We all know that he's probably going to end up being a fighting type. Again. Stop it, Nintendo. We all loved Blaziken, but you've taken it too far. And no, Incineroar does not count. Although you did make him a dark type, you also based him off a Luchador and gave him a bunch of fighting skills. However, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and give us plenty of feedback to help the show evolve. Also, please consider subscribing to see how that evolution happens. And what's the worst that could happen? You get a free video that you may or may not enjoy yourself? I'd try it if I were you. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week as we go into... I don't know, that's how the news works. Bye!